Hey guys, welcome back or welcome to another Cajun toy review. And today we're here talking about NECA Toys Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. And oh boy, I've been waiting to talk about this one. I've been waiting to get my hands on this Elvira figure for a little bit since it was announced. And it looks like it will not disappoint. So yeah, this is part of the haulathon. I think that was the premiere for it, and then it'll be available to pre-order on other sites. So if you're interested, check some of those places out. You can find it online. If not, I think you'll have to just kind of take your chances in the store. Now, there are two versions of this figure. The standard one, which we're looking at here, and then the signature one. The signature one is about a $50 markup for an autograph from Cassandra Peterson, who's Elvira. But I don't collect autographs. I never have. So to me, it wasn't worth that up mark. And besides, I'm going to open this thing up anyway. So yeah, I didn't see the investment on that. But anyway, you can find pictures of the autograph online if that's your thing. But yeah, it's not going to be part of this review. So yeah, looking at this box, classic NECA cloth figure box. Open window in the front. We can see our figure inside there with some cool accessories. She comes with a candle. Crazy looking candle holder, a smoking goblet, the dagger, an additional head, and a really nice looking figure in there. Elvira on the front, looking amazing. And then of course the logo, Elvira 40 years, unpleasant dreams, which is her catchphrase. On the side we got another beautiful shot of Elvira with the winking face right here, NECA Real Toys. On this side, same picture of her, but a different headshot on there, just a standard face. On the top, there's Elvira sitting in the fog, the logo there. And then on the bottom, we have all the people who are responsible for it. There's what the autograph would look like if we got it. UPC on there as well. And then on the back, Elvira, nice product shot of the figure again with a couple different things. We can see her with the candle holder, the goblet, and then the winking face. And a little bit of a read up right there. When you hear the name Elvira, only one person comes to mind. Horror icon, a quintessential symbol for all things spooky. The one, the only, the mistress of the dark. Yeah, they could have done better than that, man. It could have been like the queen of the boob tube. Come on, man. Y'all know what this is about. But includes chalice. Oh, not even a goblet, a chalice. Dagger, skull candle, and interchangeable heads. So, not much else to say about that. Let's open this up and check out Elvira. Alright, so we have Elvira on the turntable in all of her glory. And what do I think about this figure out of the box? Posed and checked out. What is my first impressions? I think it's good. Man, I really like this figure a lot. I think she is gorgeous. Awesome figure. Definitely captures that Elvira vibe and look. And man, it's just a great figure to have on the shelf if you're a fan of Elvira or horror movies. This is a cool icon right here. And that's, yeah, icon. But I grew up watching Elvira. Anytime she was on, if I could watch her without getting caught by my parents or whatnot, I was going to watch her because yeah, I remember seeing her as a boy and becoming a man shortly right after seeing her. But yeah, I think it's awesome. Let's get her off the turntable. Let's take a look at the accessories that our Elvira does come with, and then we'll take a look at Elvira herself. So our Elvira does come with a couple of accessories. We have one of the NECA stands right here. And it's a pretty large stand if you're not familiar with the NECA stands. They're quite bigger than like your standard like DC, Multiverse, and McFarlane stands. But if you have seen the NECA stands before, like this is one of the clear ones. It's the same size as that. Single peg stand, but nice. And usually don't come with the figures too much. I haven't seen personally, but I think for Elvira, she doesn't stand very well. She has small feet, so I'm glad they included this with it. So yeah, nice inclusion there. So we do have her dagger. If you've seen Elvira, you've probably seen this dagger. It's usually on her waist in the front of her dress. And yeah, it's pretty nice. It's got detail on one side only with the red on there as well. So this will be the side that will be facing out, and it just kind of tucks into the front of her dress. There's like a little loop in her belt, and you just kind of slide it in like so, and there we go. That kind of goes like that. Very simple, but yeah, look at any picture of Elvira, you're pretty much going to see that dagger or knife in that shot. But it's a pretty cool detail on it. Nothing too amazing, but only one-sided, so just make sure when you put it on there that you get the jewel side or red side up. Then we have this, which is the complete opposite. This is crazy detailed. So this is a crazy skull candle. It's got like a snake going through there, eyeball hanging out, tongue looks like it's in there. I mean, whoever sculpted this had a really fun time. Got some like tissue damage, just nasty hair hanging out. But yeah, there's a snake kind of going through the top, and you can kind of see coming through the bottom, going through the jaw, and then the head protruding right there. There's even a spider on there. You can see some nasty hamburger going on right there, and then of course we got two candles on top. But yeah, this is a crazy accessory for anything, but nice little backdrop for Elvira. You know, she needs a little red couch to sit on, and then she'd be complete. But this is pretty wicked looking. And then we got this smoking goblet, and or chalice, I'm sorry. This is just, man, crazy detailed. It's just full of texture on this thing. Lots of cool color, but got the kind of green jewels on it and the red mixed in that gold. We can see on top it's full of some green liquid with a nice green smoke coming out of it. And it's got a little silver kind of rounded base on there. It almost looks like a spider web on the bottom. But yeah, not the easiest thing to stand because of the way it's made. Shape, there we go. But yeah, she can hold it. She does come with kind of open hands. You kind of gotta position it in there a little bit. It's not the easiest thing to get her to hold. You gotta kind of position her just right, or it's gonna fall out. This hand, it's a little bit more closed off with its fingers, so you gotta kind of open that up and get that in there. You want to wedge that in there like that. Get her to hold it. Anyway, but yeah, some pretty cool accessories. Like I said, I don't really know what else they would really have given her. I think a tiny TV would be really cool on there, but of course the red couch would be the most iconic thing. But yeah, these are really fun. It's a fun figure, so let's take a look at her. And lastly, we have Elvira, the figure. And man, I love this figure. I think this figure is fantastic. I'm so happy I got it. And let's talk about it. So yeah, looking at the figure, she does come with two heads. The main head is this kind of just looking forward head, very beautiful. Got the crazy beehive hair, big open blue eyes and stuff like that, and of course that classic Elvira makeup, a little beauty mark on her face right there. But her other head is this kind of wicked hand, so we're gonna pop this one off. Her neck is pretty long, and it does take a little bit of effort to pop it off. Be careful not to pull down her shirt when you're doing that for the sake of the video, John. So I already had that preset up, haha. But yeah, you can see her neck is pretty long. Kind of just get the hair around there and listen for the pop. Alright, so there we go. And this is her other head, and this one looks fantastic. Looking at it at the right angle, when you look at it up, it looks a little silly, but when you have her posed just right, it looks awesome. She's got her mouth open, she's got that one eye almost completely closed and winking and stuff like that. Another great look. Hair sculpt is the same on both of these. No difference there, which Elvira hair really never changed. For the most part, when she's in her normal look, she does have some different hairstyles and fix-ups in the Elvira movie, which if you haven't seen, is fantastic and easy to find on YouTube. But yeah, great hair sculpt on Elvira overall. Love that big beehive hair and the long hair in the back. Sculpted really well. I do love how it parts on the shoulders, kind of hangs over like that. That looks fantastic. So go ahead and put the other head back on. Yeah, it's a little bit tricky. You gotta kind of move the pin on her neck a little bit if you're gonna lock the head down. And she kind of seems a little top heavy, like she wants to fall forward a little bit. So like I said, you definitely gotta use that stand. And there we go, her hair is all sticking out. That was a problem. But yeah, looking at her figure, and we're definitely looking at her figure overall. The sculpting on this is fantastic. It looks like Elvira. You know, got the build is just right. I just watched the movie, so I'm very, very in tune with Elvira's build. She's definitely trying to fall forward, so I'm kind of holding on to her a little bit too. You can take the belt off if you would like. It is Velcro. And if you're familiar with the Ghost Face by NECA, you already kind of know how this outfit feels. You also know how the sleeves are. They're almost kind of the same kind of style. To get kind of moving the arms around, you kind of pull up a little bit and then move the elbows and then move it back around. But yeah, the outfit looks really good. The stitch work on it, you can kind of see, is fantastic on that as well. It kind of goes around and nice torn kind of thing. She does have like thigh highs on, you can kind of see, or like the way her legs are sculpted. It is kind of like a thigh high kind of thing going on. The higher you get, the weirder it's going to get, trust me. But yeah, it does give her that nice look on there. And like I said, she's got high heels on. This is why this figure does not stand and needs to stand very well, because look at those feet. But you don't want Elvira any other way. That is her look. For her arms, like I said, she does have kind of these, she has just a standard wristband on this arm, wrist flex and everything on there. But this is her hand with the ring. Also black painted fingernails, looks fantastic on there. And yeah, you see that ring in almost all of her shots as well, of course, in the movie. And this sleeve, she's kind of got like this punk bracelet on, which is really cool, very fitting for Elvira. Again, black painted fingernails, a little bit more open hand. As for articulation on Elvira, she can look down a bit. Up, you're not going to get anything really. There's a little bit of a tilt. You got full arm rotation, but this is a cloth costume, so the more you turn, the more it's going to pull. She does have single jointed elbows. Actually, no lie, she has double jointed elbows. Let's see, pull that sleeve up a little bit more. Yeah, there you go. Double jointed elbows. Wrist rotation flex. She does have an ab crunch. She's about to hang out. Oh. She can look down about that far. Back. Not so much. She does have waist rotation, so you can do that as well if you like. Elvira can do a full split. Be modest. Elvira's not modest. And single jointed elbows, and not the standard we normally see. It looks kind of weird because these are painted over that, so you can kind of see like the flesh inside the knees. That looks a little bit awkward. Yeah, there you go. When I was like 15, the first job I ever had was planting sugarcane, and that's what it looked like when I would come home. I'd be like that dirty. And we have the flex on the ankles. Peg holes on the bottom of her heels. And like I said, put her on the stand and hold on. So, what do I think about this Elvira? I think she's fantastic. You know, a little unbalanced slightly, but that's a minor thing. I think is once I get her on the stand and once I get her put on the shelf with the other figure and stuff like that, I'm gonna check her out. Every time I pass by, I'm gonna smile because I love Elvira. I love this figure, and I highly recommend it, guys. If you haven't found it, I say check your targets and stuff like that. It's part of the haulathon. If you want that regular signature one, the signature one's highly in demand. If you're into that, good luck, guys. And if you like this video, please leave a like. Let me know what's your favorite Elvira movie, like little things she's done, because she's hosted so many movies, kind of like Mystery Science Theater. I love those old B camping movies. I can't get enough of those things. So yeah, I love kind of recommendations for that. But if you want to see more NECA horror figures, also put that in the comments. I do have a lot that I'm kind of sitting on. It's kind of holding off towards the holidays again, but man, reviewing this figure kind of made me scratch that itch for more NECA figures. So just let me know. I'm always up for suggestions and feedback. But like I said, if you like this video, please leave a like. Check out our other content. Consider subscribing if you haven't. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Just search for Cajun Toy Review. And we'll be back very soon with another review. Marvel Legends DC. I think we're doing Batgirl, but yeah, really soon we'll be back. As always, Thank you so much for watching. See you guys in the next video. Take care of yourself.